Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm Satyam Dhiman, a BTech Computer Science Engineer student. So today I am here with you all with the all new topic, that is the online shopping system. So the main purpose of this project is to build a platform where the buyers and sellers can connect with each other online at any time. So I am here to explain about this online shopping system. So here we will discuss some codes and we will discuss that what's our online shopping system and how it works. So let's start. Yeah. So online shopping system is a very popular project in web development. It is mostly used as a business model to earn capital. Famous e-commerce websites are like Amazon, Flipkart, Meesho, etc. So let's know more about the online shopping system. So all the users can view various products if they wish to buy any of them. They have to just register and then log in to add that product inside their cart. The users or customers can also read the reviews about a product posted by others before buying it. The users can add how many products he or she wants as per their requirements. So then the users are able to set the quantity of each added product inside the cart. Finally, while checkout, the users can give their addresses and modes of payment placed in the respective order. Then the admin can see the customer details with his or her order details and then address where the order should be delivered. So now let's start with this. So let's explain this diagram. So here you can see that there's a customer. So whenever he or she will just open the app or to just buy the things. So first he will just view the items that what what are the things present in that, and then he will select the items as per his needs, that what are his requirements. After that, he will get an option that whether he is whether he is the member of it, means whether he has just logged in this app or not. So there will be a pop-up right there on the side that whether you want to log in or sign up. So if you are already a member, you can just log in. So after getting logging in, it will ask you for the authentication and all. And when this process is over, after this he can start for the making purchase. So when he will just start for the purchase, there he can just select that how many items he need, like one, two, or three. And then when it is done, so when he will just click on how uh, how the site then when he will just click on it, he will get a new option that is just to fill his address, that where the parcel is to be delivered. After that, he will get a mode of payment, that by which mode he wants to pay, like UPI or card or by cash or something. So let me also make you show that how online shopping system looks like. As we just now here to talk about the example. For example, I'm just opening a shopping app, that which is a Flipkart. So let's just open. Yeah. So like for example, here just want to buy something like electronics item. Like I want to buy the earbuds. Yeah, this one look better. So for example, like I want to buy these earbuds. So here you will just get the option that if you want to add to cart or if you want to buy now. So whenever you will just click on this shopping app, you will just get here the different um, different options. Like for login means I am already logged in here, so it will show my profile about how super coins are in or orders, wish list. My coupons means whether I'm able to get discount or not, gift cards, notifications and all. And in this cart means that if you want to add this particular item into your cart, you can just add it on. So when we just click on this buy now option, after this it will just take us to the next page. So like here it just take us to the next page. So first here it will just ask that on which address you want to get it delivered. So you can just add your address and all. And after that you can choose from here that how many items you want to get it, like one, two or something. So as for example, I want to get it one. Yeah, but seriously, I'm not having this much of amount in my bank account. I will buy it later on. But let's come back to topic. So here we get it when we just click on the continue option. Just click it accept and continue. After that, here the last come options come here. That the payment options. That how you would you like to just pay. So like you want to just pay through UPI, through wallets, through credit card, debit card, through net banking, cash on delivery, or through EMI. That however. So this was a particular example. So this was a particular example here. So now let's come back to the topic here. So here next we will discuss about the code. We will so now we will just discuss here the code that how the online system works, online shopping system how it works. So before coming to the code, so let's just discuss about the stack. Means stack also just play an important role in this system. So let's just discuss it. So now let's just talk about stacks. That what are stacks in data structures? So basically, stack in a linear data structure. A stack is a linear data structure that follows a particular order in which the operations are performed. The order may be LIFO. LIFO means last in, first out. Wait, let me just write it for you. LIFO. So here, LIFO means the last in, first out. And, or we can use the FILO. FILO, wait a minute. FILO. So filo also means that first and last. So LIFO implies that the element that is inserted in the last comes out first, and filo implies that the elements that is inserted first comes out at the last. So let's just discuss here with the example. So there are many real life examples of a stack. So consider example of plates stacked over another one another in the canteen. The plate which is at the top, okay, the plate which is at the top is the first one to be removed. That is the plate which has been removed or which has been placed at the bottommost position remains in the stack for the longest period of time. So it can be simply seen to follow LIFO order. That is the last in first out order. I hope that you all got understand that what are stacks. So here we can also see that the stacks also play an important role in the coding, like in the coding, like adding an element or just removing an element. Okay, so now let's just move on to the code. As now coming on to the coding part. So here I already did a coding for you all to understand that how the shopping system works. So here we have used the def statement to define the function. And if you want to add any item, you can use the append function. Append function can just add just one single item. And if you want to just remove the item from it, then you can use the pop function. Here we can also see that the stacks are also used here. So here we can also see that here two statements are used, that are the if and else. So let's just discuss about that, how it works. So if else statement allows you to execute one block of code if the condition is true and another block if the condition is false. Okay. So means remove item from self. If, for example, like in this, we add any item, and if the item is present in the self item box, then it will just remove the item from it. And if there is no such item in this, then it will show this result that the shopping cart is empty. Okay. Now here also we can see that view cart. View cart means here you can just see your shopping items that what are present here. Define main function here. So here we can also see that here one more that here loops are also used. While loop. So here we can see that how the while loop is used. While loop is used when means it repeatedly executes a block of code as long as the specified condition is true. So like in this statement, if the item is added to the cart, then if there is an item present, then it will first, for example, like you're just adding an item in the cart, so it will print that the item is added to the cart. Or else if you didn't add, so it will just say it, then it will just print that the item is being removed or not added. So here we can also see that the elif statement is used. That what is the elif statement? So it allows you to check the multiple conditions and execute different blocks of code based on which the condition is true. So and the break statement is used. Break statement basically does that. It just stop the execution of a program at that point only. Means it will not go further. It will not execute further. So here we can see it. And if the name. So this was all about the coding part. So as we discussed about the coding part, so now let's just come onto the problems that we face while building an online shopping system. So while designing an online shopping system database, you can encounter multiple problems. One of the significant problems in developing the shopping system is keeping in mind all the constraints. These constraints should ensure a customer can easily log in and purchase items by paying the listed price. To understand this better, let's look at the possible limitations while designing an online shopping system. So the system allows multiple customers to log in and browse the products. Each product in the online shop has a unique ID or code. Customers can purchase products from the multiple sections and add them to their carts. Customers can pay for their purchases through debit card or cash. The system should keep track of each item with its unique code, price, and product name. The system can track each customer and record their phone number, addresses, payment information, etc. Staff which is using the software should be able to download the customer's information and shipments along with payment receipts. The customer should be able to track their order through the unique shipment code. They should be able to see and download their receipt. Like it should not be that they are not receiving any messages that their order is being shipped or not. And coming to the last, the customer should be able to contact support in case of any delays or programs. So now let's just move on to the ER diagram. So as now just coming to the ER diagram. So what is an ER diagram? So ER diagram is basically the entity relationship diagram, which tells us about the relationship between the different application, different domains, different entities. So if we look at the if we look at the ER diagram for the online shopping management, first just let me make it overview to you all. So first let's just talk about the entities, that how many entities are there. So here you can see the admin is the first entity, then second entity as product, third is the registration or a login, fourth shopping cart, fifth is a customer. Okay, and these are the relation that how they are just connected with each other, like how a shopping cart is connected with the registration or login, how registration or login entity is connected with the products, and how the products and admin entity is connected with the how is connected like with the managers. And here in the admin we can see that there are three domains like AID, username, password. In products there's P availability, price, category, P name, product name means product ID. And for registration here we can see a sign up, forgot password, password, username, user ID, billing products, total price, product name, product ID. And for next we have for come for the customer. So here we can see if the address, district, country name, email address, mobile number, password, username, CID, that is customer ID, and for the website and mobile application, domain name, Apple. So if we look at the ER diagram, then we can see that the entity mobile application and its attributes are domain name. This means that this project will be created based on software. After this, we can see that there are many such entities such as mobile, shopping, product relations with entity customer. Because when a customer wants to make a lot of shopping online, they will be able to keep a list of what they want to buy in the shopping cart. Customer will be required to log in or register before buying if they want to buy the products. After the shopping cart is submitted, in this way, product, customer, shopping cart, and login entities are related to each other. Finally, if we are going to discuss about admin, then entity admin has the power to do everything that can control every entity. Sounds like music, it can't do anything, but just let's see. So, a product can be updated, deleted, inserted by this entity, that's the admin entity. This entity helps in maintaining relationships with customers. So this was all about the ER diagram. So let's talk about that. What are the keys used here, and what are here the primary keys and the foreign keys. So here we can also first let us know about that what is the primary key and what is the foreign key. So as now coming on to the keys. First, just let us know that what are keys and what are its types. So basically, keys are the most important elements in a relational database to maintain the relation between tables, and it also helps in uniquely identifying the data from a table. The and it is also divided into two types. It has two types: primary key and foreign key. So the primary key is a key that helps in unique identifying the tuples of the database, whereas foreign key is a key that is used to identify the relationship between the tables through the primary key of one table. That is the primary key of one table act as a foreign key to the another table. So now let's discuss both of them in some detail. So primary key. A primary key is used to ensure that data in the specific column is unique. A column cannot have null values. Like here we can see. So first let's just identify that what are here the primary keys. So here the primary key is the CID. In the customer it is a CID, and in the admin it is a AID, and then the registration login it is a user ID. Means these uh, IDs mean these means cannot have just the null values. Okay, means they cannot be empty. So now let's just move on to the foreign keys. So a foreign key is a column or group of columns in relation database that provides a link between data in two tables. Listen again. Foreign key is a column or group of columns in a relation database that provides a link between data in two tables. It is a column or columns that references a column of another table. Means it just basically connect the two tables. So let's just know about the basic differences between the primary key and the foreign key. Primary key is used to ensure data in the specific column is unique, and foreign key is a column or group of columns in a relation database table that provides a link between data in two tables. Primary key it uniquely identifies records in the relational database, and foreign key it refers to a field in a table which is a primary key of another table. Only one primary key is allowed in a table, whereas more than one foreign key is allowed in a table. Primary key is a combination of unique and not null constants, and foreign key can contain duplicate values and a table in a relational database. Primary key does not allow null values. Foreign key it can also contain null values. So in primary key, its value cannot be deleted from parent table. Foreign key in this its value can be deleted from the child table. In primary key, constant can be implicitly defined on the temporary tables, and in the foreign key, its contents is constants cannot be defined on the local or global temporary tables. So the primary keys and foreign keys and the difference between them, I hope that it is clear to you all. So now let's move towards the variables and attributes that are there in the online shopping management system. So as we move towards the entities and attributes of the online shopping management system, first let's talk that what are entities and attributes. So entity. So an entity is a thing or object in the real world. An entity contain attributes which describe that entity. So anything about which we store information is called an entity. Entities are records in database and must be distinguishable, that is easily recognized from the group. For example, all students of a school are the entity set of the student entities. So here the entities are customers, this square shape box, and the products, the orders, the payments. So now let's talk about attributes. What are attributes? Attributes are the houses or traits of an entity. They describe the data that may be connected with an entity. So here we can see that when the customer just go to an online shopping, first he just chooses the product that which product is required according to his need, and then he just places order. With this, he just do the payment like online or um, however he just want to pursue with that, and then he just gets a message that whether his order is being placed or not. So this is all about the entities and attributes of the online shopping management system. So now let's talk about the relationships in the online shopping management system. So now let's talk about the relationships in the online shopping management system. So first, let's see that what are relationships. So a relationship in the database management system is the way in which two or more data sets are linked. That is, any association between two entity types is called a relationship. So now let's talk about here the relationships that are here. And first is one to many, one to one, and many to many. So first, just let's move on with the one to one relationship. So what is one to one relationship? One to one relationship is used to create a relationship between two tables in which a single row of first table can only be related to one and only one records of a second table. Similarly, the row of a second table can also be related to any one row of the first table. And second, we come over to the one to many relationship. So it is used to create a relationship between any two tables. Any single row of the first table can be related to one or more rows of the second tables. But the rows of second tables can only relate to the only row in the first table. It is also known as many to one relationship. Okay. So moving to the last one, that is the many to many relationship. In many to many relationship, it creates a relationship between two tables. Each record of the first table can relate to any records in the second table. Similarly, each record of the second table can also relate to more than one record of the first table. It is also known as n ratio n relationship. So, as we talked there, in the relational database, it collects a different types of data, sets that use tables, records, and columns. It is used to create a well-defined relationship between database tables so that a relational database can be easily stored. For example of relational database such as Microsoft SQL Server, Oracle database, MySQL, etc. So this was all about the relationships. Thank you guys. It was all about the online shopping management system, that how it works. I hope that you all got to know that how the stacks are used in um, the online shopping management system and what are the entities and attributes and also about the coding. So thank you.